basis, my therapist told me she was starting to fear for my health, that she was concerned I would have a stroke or the stress was putting too much pressure on my heart. I admit the stress was taking a toll on me. I was tired of feeling freaked out all the time. I was tired of lying awake every night with my mind going over scenarios that never, ever happened, or even the ones that did. I finally decided to take her advice and start on the medication, and I'm going to tell you that it was a game changer for me. My mental health improved dramatically almost overnight. I no longer thought people were out to get me. I was able to brush things off a lot more easily. I was able to differentiate when a situation was serious or if I just needed to blow it off. And the most amazing thing it did for me was help me sleep. I have had insomnia for over 20 years. I have never slept better, knock on wood, in the year and a half since I have started the medication. And maybe that's how long I've had anxiety. Last 20 years. Didn't even realize it because that's when my sleep problems started. Another thing I realized after starting medication was that I wasn't the only one that had bad and unfair things happen to them. You know, that's just life. Everyone has crappy things happen to them. It's how you react that makes the difference. It's learning how to not dwell on them. Suddenly I realized the world was not out to get me. I'm not advising you to take any sort of medication. I'm just telling you how much it has helped me. I wish I wasn't so stubborn because I would have been much happier years ago if I would have started taking it earlier. But if you don't want to go the medication route, there are other ways to try to control it to some extent. Like I mentioned, I just finished the 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins. She did have panic attacks. She did have awful anxiety, and she went on, I believe it was Prozac. And she said that when she went on it, it was a game changer for her as well. And she said she just kind of figured, all right, I'm going to have to be on this medication for the rest of my life. But then her kids started to have out of control anxiety. And she didn't want to medicate her kids. So she tried to find a way to control anxiety. And she goes over some of it in the book. Basically, her 5-second rule is a 5-second countdown, call to action, or a call to diversion. She says she got it while watching a rocket launch one night, and she just tells herself 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Think about something else, or just divert your attention. Like I said, you can read the book to go into more detail about. I got it from the library. You don't have to pay for it. It is a quick read too, so get on that. Just know that however you decide to handle your anxiety, don't let anyone else tell you how to handle it. As the article pointed out, people would people tell someone with a broken leg to walk it off? It is the same thing. Excuse me. We don't have control of our racing thoughts and can't just turn them off. In fact, trying sometimes makes it worse. Just know that you are not alone. So please do try to figure out something to bring the anxiousness and panic under control in the best way you see fit. Talk to your doctor about it if you're going to explore the medication route. I am on Lexapro. I love it. Very little side effects. It has improved my life greatly. So, it is hump day. Think about how you handle situations today. Do you think it's something you could use some help with? Then go get you some. And make today your best day yet.
Thank you for listening to The Hopefulist, hosted by Wendy McClure. For more inspiration, please visit Hopefulist.com. Thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow on The Hopefulist.
Ellen, have me on your show.